insider information. So on the business page, when it tells you how many followers there are, I figured out that number isn't really accurate. It tells you how many people have ever followed you, but not current followers. Does that make sense?
On the company page?
Yes.
Ooh. No, I must investigate that.
Yeah, I do some kind of reporting and dashboards and stuff like that. And so I was playing around with it and I was like, oh, let me connect my LinkedIn page and see what happens. Yep. And I was so disappointed because it only connects to your LinkedIn business page, which of course I have no information on because I haven't really developed it. And it said total followers 13. And I thought, oh, cool, there's 13 people following me. And I just put up the page. That's great. Uh-huh. And I went in to look and see who the 13 people were. And it said, no, actually, it's only 6 people.
Oh.
I thought, oh, well, wait, hold on. What's going on here?
That's so interesting. One of the analytics tools that I use for LinkedIn actually is called Shield. Have you heard of it?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Shield is really good. But I don't believe that my company page is attached to my Shield account. That is so interesting. I am looking at my company page right now. And it's just saying my new followers, 188 total followers, 20 new ones in the last month. So what I use my company page for really is sharing new podcast episodes. That's what I do that use it for. But I wonder, is that not my real follower number?
So if you hover over that analytics section, if you hover over the total followers, there's a little blurb that pops up and it says total followers. All-time followers of your LinkedIn page since it was created. Excludes people who have unfollowed your page.
Oh, no, mine says all-time followers and new followers of your LinkedIn page in the last 30 days. So mine says something different.
So that's interesting. I don't know. I just remember I was setting this up because as I try to invest time in things like developing LinkedIn page, I was like, well, let me get a benchmark for where I am now so that in 6 months from now I can go, great, I'm up to whatever, 100, perfect.
Yeah.
And I can see the progress.
So anyone listening to this now can tell that we are just complete geeks.
I know.
Software.
I'm geeking out here, but that was interesting and curious.
No, mine says something different. That's so interesting.
Okay, well, there might be some regional something going on
That's
here.
True, yes. It could be different. So I've got 2 followers in the greater Los Angeles area. Oh, no, mine definitely says... No, that's so interesting. Mine says something different. Oh, all-time followers of your LinkedIn page since it was created excludes people who have unfollowed your page.
Yes, that's exactly the one I was thinking of. And I thought, that's curious.
So my total current followers is 188. So how do you know, I wonder how you know the numbers who have stopped following you?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I mean, when I hooked up to my little dashboard tool, I saw a different number and I said, oh, well, that must mean that the difference is the people who have unfollowed, I guess. I mean, it's only a couple people. It's not like major, but it made me go, oh, well, when I see other pages and there's hundreds of thousands of followers, does that also mean that it could be off by 5,000? Right? Like, and it just made me think twice about this number because I don't know, you kind of make assumptions about it and then you read the fine print and go, wait, what? How are you calculating this? So
well, I suppose it takes me back to whenever I used to train people a lot on using Facebook pages, and I would say it's not really about the number of followers you have, it's about the rate of engagement that you have that really matters.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very fair point. We should focus on more. And
not get lost in the data.
I know.
Although
I like data so much, Louise.
So funny. Need to have a little corner of my podcast and now it's the geeking out time of the podcast.
I know.
Geeking out corner.
But I think what I've learned today is so useful. One, giving recommendations. Mm-hmm. I need to consider that more because I think it would make asking a whole lot more natural, especially for people I haven't contacted a long time. And two, I need to move the asking for a recommendation from my project close to, after 3 months or something like that, right?
I think so. I think you should, yes. Because it's long enough that they'll have seen a transformation because of your work.
Exactly.
And I'm sure that all clients leave you happy, but it's also when they're really happy because they're still keeping you on.
Exactly. And it's about finding the right window to ask for these things. So it comes natural, and I think that's a really good tip. And then the skills section. I actually didn't realize that you could pin skills to your profile like that, and at least kind of encourage people to see it when they go to your profile.
Yes.
So that's a really great point. And then the easy ask of asking people to help you build out those top 3 skills.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
so. I've got I've got a notebook here, and I'm so excited that we had this call so I can have my nice little action plan here to implement.
Well, I like to hear, Sarah. Brilliant. All right, well, Sarah, where can people find out more about you?
Oh, sure. So thank you, Louise. So I have a website, sarakappler.com, SARAKAPPLER.com. Mm-hmm. And of course, you can go on LinkedIn and find me and leave me a couple of skills reviews. That would be great.
Excellent. Great. Love it. Well done. Oh, Sarah, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today.
Yeah, thank you, Louise. I appreciate your time and dedicating some expertise to my case.
So that was really fun having my on-air coaching call with Sarah. And we definitely got into the nitty-gritty of the data towards the end. And that's what happens when you put 2 IT project manager types together on a podcast. We could have got much worse, but I enjoy that kind of stuff. It was really fun to have Sarah on the call. So I'd love to help you with your LinkedIn. And if you would like some help and support with that, do reach out and let's have a chat. We could book a 10-minute discovery call just to see how I can help you with your LinkedIn. And pop over to the website, socialbni.com, and you will see that there is a free giveaway, which is a 6-page PDF with loads of tips and advice on a genuine network on LinkedIn. So how to connect with people, how to find the right people to connect with, how to send the connection request. Loads of really good content in that freebie. So help yourself to it over at socialbni.com. And Happy New Year. Happy 2020. Let's see what this year brings. I'll talk to you next week on the podcast. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Social Bee podcast. Come and join us over at www.socialbni.com and let's start creating a buzz about your business. And if you like what you hear, please pop over to iTunes and leave me a review. I'd really appreciate it. See you next time.